Yippee-ki-yay, mother truckers! Here we go again. The horrific visions are back to haunt you and annoy you. There's a buttload of goodies waiting to get scooped up, so let's jump right into the madness. To get started, open up your suggested content tab and pick up the quest called Horrific Visions Revisited. It's not absolutely necessary to take that quest, but it will show you where exactly you need to go in Dornagar. It's right here, by the way. There's this lady just chilling next to the giant hourglass. Nothing suspicious here. She'll give you an intro quest where you have to go and jump around and catch these flying potatoes. Whee! I'm having so much fun! Those damn potatoes will help her create a portal to a mother-flippin' chip factory. Jump into that portal and meet Willy Wonka. Ah, no, that's actually Rathian. That son of a devil. He will whisk you away to a stormwind, engulfed by ancient godlike forces. Well, Stormwind is week 1. On week 2, it's going to be Orgrimmar, so these scenarios will change each week. First time you come in here, try to just explore as much as you can. You'll die pretty quickly anyway, because you have no boosts unlocked yet. Now, while these mobs don't hit you too hard, you'll die not because mobs will kill you, but because this basically is a timed event, and you'll just run out of time. This bar will go down and the run will end. You're then transported back to the chip factory, and you get reward chests depending on how far you got into the vision. That is, how many areas did you clear. Take your reward and move out back to Dornagal. After that, you get introduced with this dragon dude. This guy will unlock extra bonuses that will make your visions run easier. You will need to pay him with this currency that you get inside the visions, and he will unlock those skills. If you're doing this now, it is time gated, so in first week you will only be able to unlock this first skill that is the most important one. I will show you later why. And this first row of bonuses is just for week 1. Then next row will be unlocked on week 2 when Orgrimmar will be active, and then the last row will be unlocked with the third week, making all these runs way easier. Next, the Dragon Dude will offer you a quest to get these head enchants. Fuck am I gonna do with all these? To complete that quest, you will need to run visions and kill bosses. The quest items that you need will be in those boxes. When inside the potato portal, you'll notice there's another quest by this pillar now. This will give you an option to have a companion that either damages, heals, or tanks and spanks. Now this companion comes at a cost. It ain't free, buddy. The mobs get stronger and get more hit points if you pick that companion. Most people, for that reason, choose not to pick the companion, so that's an option too, especially later on when they get way stronger anyway. But I found that taking a DPS companion and running around like an idiot and just pulling everything works fine too. So when you are in the potato room, you can choose to pick a companion, and you can also check out this map before you go in to get the maximum amount of boxes. At the end, you need to clean out all these zones. Each has a mini quest and some bosses that you need to kill. You can choose to go which way you like, and when you're done with the run, you can go here and fight this last boss. Now, first time you got in here, the time ran out pretty quickly. But after you got the first bonus in the Hourglass skill tree, you'll notice this skill, Sanity Restoration Orb. I think it's pretty obvious what the orb does. Well, if you can't read and the name didn't give away, this orb restores the sanity bar. If you stand next to it, you'll get your seconds back. It's a castable skill and will summon an orb that you need to stand next to, and it will give you some sanity back. It only has 3 charges, so you have to be resourceful with that thing. You don't want to summon this while in combat because it will only give you half of the sanity points. If you're out of combat, you get the full amount of sanity restored. Without masks, that's like 100 points. You can get from very low bar to a full bar. Or if you're in combat while summoning this, you'll probably won't get to the full bar, you dumbass. Now if you have the companion running with you, and you have some charges left on that skill, Then when you die, your ally will revive you and restore your sanity. That's kind of another benefit and maybe makes more sense to have that ally fighting for you. Or at least until you understand the tasks that you have to do in this run and the layout of this vision. Next very important thing in here is potions. They will either give you some whatever buff, or most importantly, add or remove 100 sanity. Now, that 100 sanity is very important if you want to do these runs fully. The bad thing is these potions get effects randomly each time you enter the instance. But the good news is that you can tell what potion is the bad one. That's the minus 100 sanity, by the way. If you just come here when you start the instance and check by this dead dude. The potion next to him is going to be the bad potion that obviously killed this poor sucker right here. So there's also is this table that you can print out and stick to your wall to know what potion is the good one and the bad one. You can also just open any other potion, but that's almost a waste of time. Just remember and take the one that's the plus 100 sanity. You will also notice that the bosses has some abilities that make you lose sanity if you get hit. Learn what are those and avoid them. That's critical. Maybe I'll go over on what to look out for in another video, but right now I just can't be bothered explaining to you that, yeah, nah, fuck that. Start by clearing each of the zones for the first time. If you complete the zone for the very first time, you'll get a 10% damage reduction. So clear each zone first. Now the last thing is the faceless masks. In Horrific Visions, these masks are difficulty modifiers that crank up the challenge while boosting your rewards. Think of them as a way to turn already chaotic experience into even more punishing but rewarding nightmare. Now, how these masks work, you might ask. I won't go into too much detail, but each mask adds a unique debuff to your run, making enemies hit harder, reducing your sanity, or introducing new mechanics that force you to rethink what are you even doing here. Enemies gain 25% more health and damage per mask you activate. So if you stack multiple masks, accept a serious uphill battle. The good thing is you earn more displaced corrupting mementos. That's the currency used for upgrades and other goodies. So you gotta run with these masks. Each mask increases memento gains, up by 20%, meaning a full 8 mask run will give you a whopping 140 bonus. If you're looking for the loot, it caps at 5 masks, meaning you don't have to go beyond that for maximum rewards. But if you're feeling particularly masochistic, you can go see a doctor. Or run the vision with 8 masks for the ultimate test of endurance. Now to get your first mask, complete all the objectives and kill the last boss. Then there's other ways to get other masks, but I can't be bothered to tell you all of that. Jeez, maybe I need to make another video for that. This one's getting too long. Okay, you guys get the gist of it. There's more stuff to tell you, but you'll figure it out. You'll find. Now the rewards. What do you get for doing this shit? Well, as per usual, you get the Valor Storms and Crests, and when you kill the last boss, you'll get some gear too. And it's also better gear depending on how much masks you got on. Then, of course, there is the rewards section. You get transmog gear pieces, oh yeah, lots of it. You can transmog your butt to your liking. And weapon upgrades. Now these unlock the more masks you're completing the runs with. And you also get these nice looking mounts. But goddamn, you need to do a lot of runs to get these mounts though. These are expensive. And then there's pets in here somewhere too. Yeah. Alright guys, just keep running these. Damn, Orgrimmar is coming out next. I'm gonna be too late on this one. Oh no, wait. After that week, it's coming back to Stormwind again. Whatever. Same principle applies. Well, have fun and see you next time.
Keys need to be used at the same time. The keys need to be used. Now it's just us and Shaw. Let's finish this.